Tonight, we have a Holly Williams investigation into an epidemic of recreational drugs that are being cooked up in labs overseas. Since 2005, emergency room cases are up 128% for just one of these drugs, known on the street as Molly. Molly caused more than 10,000 ER admissions in 2011. And you may be as surprised as we were that many of these so-called designer drugs are being imported legally in amazing quantities.
So this is all from the same operation?
Same case.
All one operation?
Yep, all the same thing.
All the way up to the ceiling?
All the way up to the ceiling, all the way down.
It's the biggest drug haul of Special Agent Doug Coleman's career, worth millions of dollars on the street.
This is a huge volume. We seized over 2,200 pounds.
It's known as spice, a synthetic form of marijuana, originally developed by medical researchers and now sold by drug dealers. It's one of a new generation of synthetic drugs made from chemical compounds and designed to mimic the effects of marijuana, cocaine or methamphetamine. But because many of the ingredients are legal, they can be freely imported into the US.
Where are these synthetic drugs coming from?
For the most part, China is the main source. They were probably the first ones to start it, and once they saw that there was a big demand for it, hey, they ramped it up.
Posing as buyers, we found a Chinese manufacturer within minutes. The website looks like a legitimate business selling chemical compounds, but they offered to ship us 2 pounds of synthetic marijuana for $2,500. US customs authorities are powerless.
Well, they can't do anything. If it's one of the legal substances coming in, there's nothing that they can do.
Spice and several other synthetic drugs were finally outlawed last year, but the manufacturers are outsmarting the government. As soon as one drug is banned, they change their chemical formula and create a new drug that's still legal.
It's like whack-a-mole. They pop their head up, we hit them, they go down, and then they pop their head up in another spot.
Do you think a lot of young people think that legal means safe?
Absolutely.
Stay down, buddy.
In fact, as these police videos show, the new drugs are dangerous and sometimes deadly.
You can't even imagine the horror of hearing that news.
Susan Wadsworth's son Noah was an honour student and a talented musician. On a night out with friends in January, he took a drug called N-bomb, which mimics LSD, and then quickly lost consciousness.
What did you think when you discovered that this drug that killed your son was legal?
I was shocked. Before this happened, I didn't know anything about synthetic drugs. It's too risky. It's literally playing Russian roulette.
N-bomb was so new that it took toxicologists 3 months to work out what had killed Noah.
It's always a cat and mouse game. This is just a more advanced type of cat and mouse because now we've got chemists manufacturing synthetic drugs as opposed to cartel members trafficking heroin or coke or methamphetamine.
The Chinese manufacturer told us he's already switched to making new drugs that are legal in the US and selling well. Holly Williams, CBS News, Phoenix.